7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll go again here with Irving. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 35 yards.
That's good.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll run it. It's Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
18, ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, faking the give, pushed out to his left. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Okay.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. That is caught. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
On the set.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And he will score! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Cowboys! That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready, break. Warrior 70.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll lead to a second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught left side by Otton. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the jump.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Crack roll 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is How fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. From out of the gun, here's May. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
What's up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got a receiver, and that's Lance. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. 1st and 10.
11 on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
Crazy.
Now May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
That's another.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He runs with it, and he's into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Buccaneers 7. Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Eagle. Get it. Ready.
Here's Irvin. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Okay, ready? Go street. 19, Bronco 80. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own, and at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. It's Jalen Phillips getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
On throw right side, going to be taken in by McMillan. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. To the goal line and in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Watch the
The handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Flushed to his left. He'll air it out down the middle. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
37-yard line.
Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Come on. Street. Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Panther 11, Panther, Viking 18, Dragon 60.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they will get the 1st down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bucs have it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the ready.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
And Cougar 19. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts to the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff,
at the
no gain.
19-yard line.
Okay,
We'll
break.
try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18.
He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 10. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
15 yards.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Dragon 60. Hey, motion. I'm coming. Go.
Now, faking the give. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one,
that one intercepted. Picked off by Teron Black. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
18 Rattler.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19, Buffalo 18. What's the back on the back?
Right back to the air following that pick six. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Check. Bronco leading.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
Here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Hey, here we go, sir. Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy.
May to throw on second down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And third down coming up.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's up?
Out of the gun, and here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Benjamin Morrison.
Crazy. Hey, Bo.
Throw again is May. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. Cowboys stretch things out even further.
42. Buccaneers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run back.
They'll run with Irvin, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. 1 yard gain. Brings up
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18, packing, 18. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Crazy, crazy. All right, here we go, throw it. Crazy, crazy.
Main out on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Irving now gets it to start the 4th. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The catch made by McMillan. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash. Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Eagle, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Check smash, check smash. Ready, ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Inside the 30.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Buccaneers will get just a bit closer.
14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. And even 50 yards. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That is caught, and he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. May to the air once more. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Check. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Mustang, say, hey. Ready,
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Riggs. 70 Rangers. Good.
Throwing now from the gun. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in by McMillan. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
It's second and 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
Trap 60. Let go.
Off the play fake.
A 3-yard loss makes it third and 11.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain. If he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
18, Pioneer. Ready, right?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. On first and 10, here's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Yaya Diaby. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. Now, May. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
In motion, Lamb. They're going. It's May. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.